Hey guys, today we're going to take notes on random sampling. Random sampling is when you get a sample of a group and it's at random, which means that there's um, not just one group being represented. You're trying to represent all groups, but you're not picking certain people. It's kind of like if you put a bag of marbles in a bag and then you draw one out. And so it's you have a bunch of different marbles. Now, if I only put green ones in a bag, then that's not random. They're just green. If I put just red ones, if I had a bag of candy bars, but I only put chocolate candy bars in there, I'm not getting a random sampling. I'm only getting chocolate candy bars. So random sampling is when you get a sample that represents all groups that you do not specifically choose. So let's look at some examples. So this one right here says, Anita is in charge of ordering food for the snack bar at the upcoming elementary school track meet. In order to make as much money as possible, she should, reading out these, we want to figure out which one's going to be most random. Which one's going to get all the groups represented. Order what she likes. Well, no, because it's what she likes. So that one can't work because that's only what she likes. Not everybody likes the same thing. Order what she thinks people will buy. What she thinks, you shouldn't really try to go based on what you think is going to happen. You should try to have some type of rhyme or reason to go in there, or some type of statistic. So you don't want to go based on what you think because you may not even think of all the different options. Order something of everything. Well, if she wants to kind of represent everything, yes, everything, but you also want to make sure that you make as much money as possible. So if you buy everything, you're probably spending more money and not making more money. Make a survey of what students are most likely to buy. So if you survey a group of people and try to figure out what you should carry the most of because it's what people will buy, that is the most random. That's going to make the most money. Again, another example. It says, Antonio wants to organize a raffle to raise money for famine relief. He decides that $400 snowboard would be a good prize. The key question he must answer is, and then so looking at my options here is, are there enough people interested in buying tickets for a snowboard? What make of snowboard should he buy? How much should he sell a ticket for? And at which store should he buy the snowboard? Well, first, he needs to know if anybody's actually going to want a prize of a snowboard before he uses that. So he needs to first figure out if there's enough interest in a snowboard before he should figure out where he should buy it or what make he should buy. He needs to first figure out, are people even going to buy tickets for a snowboard? Or is he spending $400 and then nobody buys a ticket? Let's look at our next one. It says, Diane decides to find out what snack food students like at her elementary school. What should she do to get the most accurate information? Ask her friends? Well, generally sometimes you and your friends like the same things, so that's not going to have everybody represented. Take a survey among the girls in her class. Well, why doesn't this one work? Because it's only the girls. Take a survey among students in each grade. Well, that gets every grade level, so maybe. Or find out what was ordered last year. Well, sometimes the 7th graders this year don't like what 7th graders liked last year. Last year, the kids were all about hot fries, and this time it's those sour straws. So not every year a kid's going to like the same thing. So take a survey for each grade. Each grade is going to be our biggest indicator here. Okay? Let's look at another one. It says, that they take a survey to find out what snack food students like in her elementary school. How should she collect the data to get the most accurate information? Pause this video and see if you get the correct answer. Approach students in the hall at lunchtime to fill out the questionnaire. Well, she probably can only go in the hall at a certain time, and not everyone is going to walk to the cafeteria. We eat in the classroom currently. Have students put up their hands to vote for certain choices. Well, sometimes you miscount, and who is going to put up their hand? Is she going to have all the school or what? Leave a pile of questionnaires in the hallway for students to pick up and fill in. Well, not everybody picks up a questionnaire from the hallway. Get a random sample of students from each grade to fill out a questionnaire. Random of group, so she's not just picking her friends and stuff, and each grade. This is my correct answer. All right, last one that we're going to look at for this video. Felicity wanted to find out which hip-hop video was most popular among the junior high school students. Where should she conduct her survey to get the most unbiased survey? At a teacher's meeting? Well, that's probably just teachers, so not with the students. In her physical education class where classmates all like jazz? Well, no, because they're only going to like jazz. In the band hall where hip-hop music is not allowed? Well, most people in band, if hip-hop's not allowed and they can't play it there, maybe they don't listen to hip-hop, who knows? But that does give a lot of bias into that question. And at a school dance, well, a lot of people go to school dances, and all sorts of music is played, so D is our best answer here. Hopefully this helps you figure out your random sampling. Remember, random, it's not just your friends.